Playing a little bit of CSI this morning. I decided to cut a hole in the floor so I could access the top of the frame rail. The whole floor is coming out anyways. But cross member, which is solid as far as I can see. First, the floor pan that was in this was actually not even right over top of everything, but it looks like there's been a patch previous to that, which was attached to the frame. Peel that back, there's the original floor. So I don't know how many layers we got going on here. I'm just taking them apart slowly. Thank goodness this fella didn't have a welder. It was just pop riveted, so it's not going to be hard to get them all off. I've just been grinding the pop rivets and hitting them with a chisel. This is my favorite tool this week. I got obviously flat chisels too, but I'm just taking it apart piece by piece, figuring out, trying to get its story. But that's my goal, is to get that down to that, which is the original frame, clean that up, and drill out my new floor and spot weld it in there properly. There's the cross member, how it attaches. I haven't cleaned anything up yet. I got to get rid of that's still left over from the other cross member. Not quite in the right spot, but give me the gist of things. See ya. Morning, YouTubers. Can you feel the heat? We got her kicking out about 75 degrees in here. It's probably gonna get a little hot today, but I like it. Just wanted to start my update with a little bit of what I'm gonna call my favorite tool for today. Last week, as you saw, it was the zip tool there. I'll show you. I got a video of a little area in there I was working on. I'll add that to the front of this. That was last week, but drilling out spot welds and not making a mess. Well, last time I did, I bought, this is a Harbor Freight / Princess Auto version of one. They more or less shear off right away, the little teeth there when you get caught on an edge. Not bad if everything's flat and smooth. So I got this Blair, which is it looks like a much better quality of a thing, but teeth are more or less the same. They're very thin. They do cut a nice sharp edge, but as soon as you catch a rough edge or something, it just breaks the teeth off. They all have the pilot point that you've got to, center punch. But what I came across was what they call a rotor broach. And in the machining business, that's pretty much what everybody uses. It's actually for doing a hole, but I mean, it's a flat cutter, so you stop at the right spot, it's going to cut your weld out. So I found a 3/8 one. I got some 5/16 ones too, but the 3/8 go on the outer edge, cut it nicely. Maybe we could focus in on that a little better. Anyways, I think if I shut the flash off, it'll probably be better for you. Just give me a second here. Here's what I got. It's a rotor broach. It's a lot thicker of a tooth, very sharp, very strong. We use them, or we rent them, on big mag drills. But obviously a lot, 1 inch, 7/8, stuff like that. But basically the process that I use is I take my handy dandy hole punch, center punch, and I give her a little. In most cases that's enough, but what I found is that it would, the pilot would tend to walk. So what I've been doing is taking a small drill bit, just making the hole a little bit deeper, and then you put that baby in there like that. The centering bit drops back. You gotta go slow. I had some lube on it earlier, a little WD-40, or if you've got the right stuff. Once again, hang on, let me turn the light on for you. Does a very nice job. Kind of hard to do it with one hand though, but I've done a couple other ones here. It doesn't drill right through, just drills through your first layer. You just have a little bit of control. And spot welds removed. So anyways, I'll bring you back when we get a little further. See ya. Well, Sunday morning. Not much has changed. I last left off showing you how to drill out spot welds. Well, that's as far as I got with that. Took that piece off, trimmed this one up here. Started ready to make a patch for this area. And then it's gonna be attaching to this area. And I thought, well, I'll be able to hammer that out, figure out what's going on. I took off an old patch of someone else's that was covering up where the hinge hole is. Hinge hole. You know, the hinge was in there like that, but it had, I don't know if you can see them, I think I can. Oh, they're all over the ground here. About an inch worth of spacers in there. Like I said earlier, this car has received some kind of damage in this front corner. That's why this is all wrinkled. I've started to hammer it out straight. But this is bowed right in. It's supposed to be straight. This whole section was pushed in, but there ain't a lot of strength left there to hold the door open, or up. And it's in about an inch. So I started looking at this thinking I could, you know, it's a straight patch. I can weld a little bit onto that, down to this. I got a new rocker already. This piece here is, you know, it's mostly solid. I could replace the bottom. Then I thought, well, let's see if these parts are available. Of course they are. This piece is probably about 70 or 80 bucks. This one might be 100. It comes with all the cage bolts in it. It's this whole corner basically. It comes down to here and then attaches to the new rocker, which I already have. Became a no-brainer. The amount of work I was gonna do to this to make it right is not worth the 150 bucks or maybe 200 bucks total to do this whole corner with all new pieces. I'm sure it's gonna probably go right up to here, but I don't want to get into the window, so I can probably cut it back and attach it in here like this. The piece goes right up here like this. It's the whole side, firewall and door post. So I have to order that up. So that's kind of been how I've been going on this car. Every time I get an inch, I gotta stop because I find something else that's just, it wasn't worth doing. Like these pieces here, that piece there was all mangled and pop riveted. You know, not even $50 I think was that piece there. So now I know it's right, it's true, it's straight. It comes with, I got this piece already. It's funny I can't get a patch for this firewall, that'd be sweet. But that's where I am Sunday morning. I'm not going to go any further on that because once again, until I get the new piece, I don't know how far to cut back, and I probably got some issues with, you know, dropping. So I need to support everything, zigzag, boom, boom, boom. I just can't seem to find a spot where I can finish. Got to get a new rad cradle for it too. This one's not worth saving either. So anyways, maybe we'll clean up the shop a little bit. But the sun's coming up outside, and we'll take the dogs for a run and see what goes from there. Anyways, guys, I'll upload this. If something changes, I will add to it. See ya. Well, guys, I know it's still early, but without the lack of sheet metal, I moved on to the front suspension. Needed to be tore apart. Got that K-frame member, whatever you want to call it, stripped down. Not much to a Dodge suspension system there. The bushings are whacked right out of it. This thing would not have done very well. But we're going to clean that up. There's a few welds broken on it here and there. Blast it, clean it up proper, and paint it. I'll settle for just degreasing it for now because I want to be able to put it back in just the K-frame to space the frame rails and level everything, make sure I've got that before I weld anything. I'm a long way from welding yet, still got to do some more cutting. But that's going to be my update for this week, guys. I've spent the rest of the morning just straightening up the shop and maybe spend a little time with the wife. Till we see ya. See ya.